Welcome back to Mixtape 51. I'm Jade, and this is my video of my 4th day in New York doing street photography, which worked out pretty well for getting that, good dose of street photography to the vein, but not too much to where you're just burnt out and not excited about going out and getting photos. This one's kind of short, but I will chime in here and there to give my thought process on some of these images, what I was thinking when I was capturing them, in case that might be helpful to you if you are planning a New York adventure. Full disclosure, I'm not totally stoked about these initial images at the Freedom Tower, but it was kind of my warm-up session, first images of the day, and I just wanted to still throw them in. The 9/11 memorial actually caught me off guard with the amount of emotion that it makes you feel and the way it makes you reflect on that day in our history. Photography completely aside, I hope you're able to experience the memorial while you're visiting. The Oculus is a beautiful structure, which is of course incredibly popular. For my Oculus comps, I was really wanting to try and remove the tourist factor, so I utilized long exposures to try and blur the tourists in the comp, which create an effect I really like. Another way that I eliminated tourists was to adjust my angle to be higher while capturing architectural shapes. I loved the effect that I was able to create at this particular intersection, where I was able to capture subjects being perfectly still while capturing other subjects as far as the transit with a long exposure, creating a cool effect. One thing I love about New York is the historic architecture and then capturing a comp with modern, current time frame elements. I headed over to the Fearless Girl statue, and it was no joke tough to not have someone in the frame. It really felt like winning the lotto to get a quick shot with no one in it. It was my first time on the water taxi, and I so wish that I had worked on getting comps from the taxi. I felt so out of my element that unfortunately I didn't get one. So if you're riding the taxi, don't be like me. Have your camera with you, ready to go, and there's definitely some comps to be had. Dumbo is one of my favorite locations that I've ever shot from in a city, and to the point of where I was going back on my last day to get some just footage and more sunset shots. If you get the opportunity, Dumbo is just amazing. It's incredibly relaxing, great restaurants, and just beautiful location for capturing comps of the city. If you're headed to New York or you've been to New York and you've got some helpful tips that you could share, please share them below. That'd be awesome. And otherwise, as always, thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. All right, bye.